What's up, guys? Saturday Soul Christmas edition. I'm here in sunny California visiting family, and I'm sure many of you went home to visit family for Christmas. It's amazing to see family. And that word home, I started thinking about that word home. Remember years ago being in this town, an utter failure, complete mess internally, externally. And I was just crying out, calling out to God, are you real? Jesus Christ, are you real? These crazy Christians are talking about things like you're real. I need you to be real. And I had this experience after a couple weeks, and I describe it as like a liquid love poured into my soul, a liquid peace. And there's a scripture that talks about Jesus says that he came to give us living water. And they're spiritual terms, it's something that happens inside that it's just, you can't even describe it fully unless you've experienced it, but there's no words really. And so, I was at my bottom, and then I felt all this peace. I felt, another way I describe it was I felt like I was home for the first time, wandering in this world, with success and failures and addictions and starting a family. All that stuff is just good and bad times, but I was there in a gutter, and I felt like I was home for the first time. And it's like we're connected to God, like before we came here or something. And there's a scripture in the Bible that talks about that too. It's a mystery, but I felt like I was home. And I found the scripture today that says, Jesus says, all who love me will do what I say. My Father will love them and we will come and make our home with each one of them. It's crazy, man. I mean, the Christmas season, we're here. Jesus came. It is about healing. It's about forgiveness. But the main point for him coming, and the whole purpose of this, is for God to make his home in humanity. For God to reside inside of us. It's not a there's not a distant God out there. There's a very present relational God. Through Christ, he comes and lives inside of us. And it's a interchanging of lives. Like he comes to live in us, and we come to live in him. He's at rest in our souls. We're at rest inside of him. And last thing I'll leave you with, Jesus says, because they love me, my Father will love them, and I will love them and reveal myself to each one of them. And that's what happened to me.